watching, waiting. Don't look. He'll see you. Don't move. He'll hear you. Don't breathe. You're dead.
Do you think there's a fear of being sticky?
Coco doodly doo. Okay, sorry, I had to do it. Okay, that's my fear.
Do you want to explain to people what that is?
Not really. I feel like that makes it better, but I will. So if you guys are on TikTok, there's a video of what is it? Okie dokie yoga.
Okie dokie yoga.
Okie dokie yoga. So it's this old man who's got to be at least like 65 years old, and he's doing yoga in a farm. There's a bunch of kids, and he aggressively hugs them and does yoga with them, and it's very awkward. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of it, there's a rooster named Rasta, and he comes out of like the plants and shit, and then just goes Coco doodly doo wop ha ha, and so I've been quoting it for like the past.
Definitely a white guy that saw Cool Runnings one time and said, "I can do this."
And he makes him do like a pose. He does like a pose. And he's like, "Nice pose, Rasta."
Rasta.
He's like, "Yeah, brother, man." It's 100% a white dude, just in a rooster costume with a Jamaican accent. Probably one of the most awkward things I've ever watched, but I quote it every single day now. Like when I get up, it's just instantly Coco doodly doo wop.
I mean, good thing we're talking about fears now, huh?
I mean,
because he is definitely nightmare fuel.
You put it as your profile photo on Instagram, and that close-up of his face is pretty terrifying.
Pure terror, yeah.
It's pretty much nightmare fuel.
So. To give everyone a little bit of insight, my MacBook stopped working. Blah, 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 whatever. Using my iMac. We're going to try and get back to actually regular episodes. We are going to do a video that we did years ago that we wanted to redo.
Has it actually been years?
It's been at least 2, I think.
It's wild.
Since we did that one. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. And today we're talking about fears and phobias that we had friends submit. First one on the list.
Our own.
Yes, I think I have my own on this list.
Well, yeah, the first one is your own.
Yeah, the first one on this list is heights. I am definitely scared of heights. I'm a big baby when it comes to heights. That shit's scary, y'all.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have much of a fear of heights unless it's absolutely absurdly high or something like that. But the only time that really came into play is when we were at the Christmas party, or was it Thanksgiving? Which one was it? Was it Christmas? Yeah. So we were at like the tallest level of this condo building, and it had a balcony with glass walls surrounding it. And that was the only time I think I've walked outside and been a little afraid. It was also windy outside, which didn't make it much better, given I just felt like I was going to fall off the top of a building. But yeah, looking down, that was a little terrifying. Can't lie.
I get that way on an 11-foot ladder at work because it's all wobbly, and you're like,
no, ladders are a whole different thing. I mean, would you skydive?
It's so weird. Like skydiving is such a weird thing because it's that like once you're like out of the plane, they're like, get the fuck out of here. Like you don't really have any control. So you're like, ah! But like if you scream all the way down, like being on planes doesn't scare me. And I can look out the window.
Skydiving's not being on a plane.
I mean, technically you are on a plane.
You're jumping out of a plane.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it might be a different feeling. I don't know, because like you went up and like I feel like when you're in like a building or something, like you have the ability to come down. So you're like, okay, I don't have to go up any higher. I can just come down. Nope, you're skydiving and they're like, get the fuck out of this plane. And then they just push you out and you're like, ah! And then like you end up like Peggy Hill from that King of the Hill episode where like she breaks her ass and thinks she dies. That'd be me.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, my sister has heights and she went skydiving with me. She said it was like almost too high to really recognize how high it was.
I feel
So-
like once you pass the cloud cover, you're like, oh fuck, that's Earth.
Yeah, pretty much. Like that shit the ground, bro.
Oh man. And you're just aiming for a field. Which field? I don't know. Whatever one you decide to land in.
It didn't really help that the one we went to, the guy, it was like a month prior, I think, to when we went, there was a death and a guy's parachute didn't open or whatever.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
Yeah,
Great
so
stuff.
that was
Really-
quality timing. It was really
Really,
fun.
really good stuff.
Still a good time. And then for next one, we're going completely opposite. I assume if the list is still in the same order.
Yes,
right?
it's the same one I sent you. So
I don't
yeah,
know who submitted this, but I know a lot of people who live in Florida who don't like frogs or toads.
I don't know. Like, I'm not scared of frogs or toads. Like, if there's like a little frog, I'm gonna try and touch him because he looks kind of slimy, and I just want to find out. Toads are a little bit different because I feel like they're mean and they go. Maybe
They're also huge.
Did you like my toad sound?
I mean, that was a decent impression.
That's what toads sound like.
We'll go with it for now.
But yeah, I don't because when I get to work, there's a lot of like tree frogs, or I guess like tree-esque frogs that hang around the door that I go in, and I'm just like, ooh, I want to touch you. But like a big old bullfrog, I'm like, I don't know about you, buddy.
I feel like my first instinct isn't to touch a frog, but to each their own. Hey, no judgment, bro. Whatever you want to do, no judgment.
Bro, if I want to touch a frog, let me touch a frog.
What is? I'm trying to figure out the third one. Bugs is an obvious one. I mean, I hate bugs overall.
I think this was submitted by one person, and they gave us two different ones.
Like going to the movies in general?
Going to the movies after the Dark Knight shooting. So you're like, anxious in a movie theater.
Oh, that's what you meant. But you spelled night like NIGHT. Dark Knight.
Yeah, I probably did talk to Texas.
I was confused because I'm like, I thought you meant like someone be getting shot dark at night or like when it dark outside. So
no, I mean I can use that. I'm scared of the dark. I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like
fair
dark
enough.
outside be scary, yo.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like there's a lot of fucking phobias that have been probably what's the word? Accumulated over time from a lot of people recently, especially given people suck and it's scary to go outside now. So hence why I stay at home.
Yeah. So bugs.
We all know my feeling towards bugs. I fucking hate bugs.
Yeah, I don't like bugs.
I live in the wrong state, unfortunately, but it's nothing I can do about it. Are we counting? Oh no, because spiders is later on. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. Bugs are bugs. They suck. If you like bugs,
you're weird.
Do your thing,
You're weird.
But yeah, you're weird in my head. I don't get it. Like people who let bugs crawl in their mouths and shit, or you be.
I think bugs. I should get to punch you in the teeth if you put a bug in your mouth.
Well, yeah, but that even like the video the other day of the girl who just picked up the cicada by itself and then fed it to the emu. I was like, I'm not gonna touch a cicada.
No, I don't want to touch it at all.
I don't think there's many bugs that I like, except like a butterfly. Butterflies are cool. Ladybugs are pretty chill. They don't really do much. They're just all pretty. Yeah, they're just all pretty and shit.
Like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, just free fly.
And like the Bee movie. Sick.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Bugs
think we
Life.
Wait, no. The Bumblebee. Where was that from again? Who called it the Bumblebee movie?
It was in one of the groups that we're in, and someone said the Bumblebee movie.
Or some shit. Like, and it's just like, you mean the Bee movie? Is that a thing? So we forever call it the Bumblebee movie now because it just sounds better.
Yeah. Yeah, going to the movies, I totally get it. Like, people are kind of unpredictable.
Just funny because I like go to the movies by myself all the time, so
I know.
And we also go to the movies consistently, but yeah, you sort of hope people aren't going to be absolute dumbasses. But also, I feel like they've cracked down a little bit after that entire incident. So
Yeah, most likely. Home Invasion is the next one on the list. So this has notes on it. It says The Strangers, People Living in My Attic, Forest Shit, and The Purge.
So it's just a mix of. Oh, that's from someone we don't talk to anymore. Yeah. I mean, home invasion's a pretty common one. I mean, obviously, name any horror movie like Hush or The Strangers, it's going to be a thing. It's
Black
not
Christmas.
really. Yeah, I mean, Black Christmas, obviously. I mean, it's not like a go-to thing I think about all the time, but I mean, I'm sure that would suck ass. But I feel like if I act crazy enough and just like got naked and just ran out and like ran at them, maybe they go away.
Run naked at him with a bop it.
Yeah, I bop it and then I twist it and then slap it.
Hang on. You twist what?
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Or maybe to his imagination.
There you go.
Maybe it doesn't work in your favor and bop it's his favorite game.
Yeah, so he twists it and then it turns into something else, which I don't like.
Cue the 70s porn music. Grow your mustache.
Yeah, yeah I don't like how that went. So we're gonna go with something else.
Hey, that's how home invasions are sometimes.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know.
I mean, all I got is a baseball bat, and I don't know if that's gonna do a whole lot of damage. So should probably I should probably figure that out. Maybe I should just
like swing away or whatever.
I'll just get a bop it, bro. Swing, you know?
Yeah.
From like the shit, I just forgot the lyric.
I was about to do it and I was like, I don't know the lyric either.
Swing on the table. It's still something and some words. It's my lovely rendition of All American Rejects. Something like that.
I'm crying.
Let's forest shit is the next one. So I guess it's like Wendigos or the ritual. I'd probably just put that under folklore or just
I mean, cryptids. Also just the woods are scary, bro.
Yeah, I don't go in the woods. I don't go in the forest. You won't get my ass to go in the woods or the forest. You won't get me to camp. It's not gonna happen. I don't like it. Not my thing. I'll enjoy nature. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't camping out there. It's not happening.
I might see like a spooky pine cone or something.
Yeah, no. I'm worried about bears. Fuck bears.
Yeah.
Bears are at this point a phobia of mine. Like they weren't for like my entire life until like 5 years ago. And now they're cute, they're cool, I like them, they're pretty, whatever. But then they also scare the living shit out of me because they can just end you in a matter of 2 seconds, and bear attacks are terrifying. So if you haven't seen Backcountry, watch Backcountry.
If you watch Backcountry and you don't hate bears, you're gonna hate bears.
Pretty much. It makes the Revenant scene look like nothing. It's worse. I hate it. And it's so realistic.
And then if you need something good to watch, you can watch Harry and the Hendersons.
It's a very interesting take. All right.
It's like the family Bigfoot.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess.
Yeah.
What else? You got the Wendigo and the Ritual. So, I mean, it wasn't a Wendigo in the Ritual, but fun fact, if you watch the Ritual, the creature at the end, or the creature during the entire time, is a creature called Modor, and he is the bastard son of Loki, the Loki. So that's the pretty little creature with he's got like arms for like antlers, or no, like his body is the head.
Stag, yeah,
or
his
whatever.
Head is the stag, and then got like a little T-Rex on him.
He's got he's got like arms underneath him, like under his chin, so he can grab shit. Yeah, that movie's great. Love that movie. Forest shit, once again, no thank you. Wendigos, folklore. I have a Wendigo tattooed on my chest. I love the idea of Wendigos. I think they're really cool. If I ran into one, probably
you're gonna scream like the guy into Ritual.
Yeah, I'd probably end up like, dying. So that's fine. But it's folklore. So.
Well, what do you know? The next one we're going to go into is dying. Yay! Woo! Jazz hands, explosions, whatever.
It's a pretty self-explanatory one.
Yeah.
Are you scared to die? Like, are you scared of the idea of death?
Depending on how I go, because I'm not going to know until it happens. Like,
I think more people are afraid that they're going to die in a brutal manner versus
instead of
the
like
actual
peacefully.
concept. Well, instead of the actual concept of death itself.
Yeah.
Like, they don't want their last moment to be like bad or like torturous.
Like if a giant man is like bashing my head on a rock, like I'm gonna be like, wow, this sucks. Or like, big ass shark or something like that. Like I
don't think you'd ever go out from a big ass shark because your ass ain't getting in the water. So that goes for both of us.
Point. Big point.
I mean, and we'll get to that later in the phobia list as well. But yeah, neither of us are getting in the water.
I don't know. Like, I think like the scarier part of dying, it's like, I don't know if it's necessary. I'm wording it the right way, but it's like leaving friends and family, like that kind of part.
Yeah, sort of the mourning aspect.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I like, if I'm being honest, I haven't really sat and like thought about like the overall concept of dying.
You don't think about dying every day, bro? Come on. We're millennials. That's what we do.
Antidepressants, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Lexapro.
Lexapro sponsor this podcast.
Please. I'm not taking you anymore, but please. Thanks.
We've done a whole episode on this next one. If you want to go into
well, we got 3 in a row, which I just sort of want to say all of them in one sentence because it's just sort of entertaining.
Go ahead.
So the next phobias on the list are clowns, sharks, and then wait for it, wet paper.
Wet paper.
Yeah. So I mean, the clowns. I feel like that's such a massive phobia of most people nowadays. And I remember looking it up. I forgot what it was called. Crap. Whatever. I said it in the other episode, in the clown episode. But
if you haven't checked that out, by the way, you should probably go listen.
Do it. But yeah, clowns are common. People hate them. They think they're creepy. I get it. I collect them, so I'm weird like that. I find something interesting about them. I like the scary aspect of something that's meant to be innocent. Plus, I just think they look cool. So there's a lot of varieties in it, but I understand why people are afraid of them. It's a fair thing to be scared of.
I agree. Sharks.
Fuck the water, bro.
Jaws ruined it for me, y'all.
Did anything water related? I don't. That's their home.
Like mermaid.
Yeah, dude. Sirens, fuck that. They scary too. Like
hang on. So in the 13th year, was he a siren?
I mean, he's a male mermaid, so I don't know how that operates. Sirens were typically female, correct? Well, I don't know how that works because I guess they don't have genitalia.
Yeah, so they're all like asexual.
Sure, yeah. Whatever you want to classify a mermaid as, sure. But technically, I don't know if they're all sirens or not. But homie didn't sing, so I don't know if we classify him as a siren.
No, like when Harry Potter stuck his head under the water and was going, and there's fucking egg and shit. Yeah,
with the bubble thing, and it was like,
yeah,
yeah. And then he, yeah. And then he was like, Robert Pattinson, you're dying. Oh no, you're dead. That's unfortunate. Spoiler if you haven't seen Harry Potter. That's unfortunate.
Best Harry Potter in the franchise, too.
Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
He said calmly.
Yeah. Harry, another goblet of fire. Yeah, so fuck water. Water sucks. I don't like water.
Sharks are scary.
Ocean's scary, bro. Not
big water, no.
Big water equals no.
Yes.
And then wet paper is an interesting one.
Bree submitted this question like whenever we asked for these.
I guess it's just like the feeling of it. Yeah, it's a texture thing. Like people have like the heightened sensory issues or whatever, and I think that's one of them. Just like feeling wet paper. It's like
I
nails
guess.
on a chalkboard, like for hearing or whatever.
I
Same
mean,
thing if
it's
you
like
touch it.
it make you like uneasy, but I wouldn't say like it's like a fear of wet
Yeah, it's not
paper.
like I'm gonna like just like want to die if I feel wet paper, but I guess Bree, I guess if she feeling some wet paper or some soggy paper, bro, she gonna freak out. Shout out
Hang
to
on.
Bree.
Side note, this intrusive thought. So when SpongeBob had the haunted shopping list, was it wet paper or no?
I mean, he's underwater.
But how does paper stay dry in Bikini Bottom? How can they light fires in Bikini Bottom? I don't care that it's not a real place. We're not looking logically into this.
Well, that's why exactly. It's not meant to be logical.
No.
Maybe they're you're talking about a talking sponge, a squirrel that has a spacesuit, and then a fucking crab that has a whale for a daughter. So I mean, in reality, I don't think SpongeBob needs to make perfect sense. So yeah, we'll go with that. They also drink water underneath water, so it's like
right.
it's a little strange, you know.
I don't know. Aging is the next one on this list.
I think that's probably just similar to dying or just getting old, which is fair. I mean, getting old sucks. Your bones hurt, your body hurts. My body already fucking hurts.
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for that Social Security and senior discounts.
Right?
Let's
like
go.
That shit sucks. So it's like that you can't do as much as you used to, probably with the same concept as like your friends start to die as well.
True.
Running out of money, looking like shit, not being able to be active anymore. Life sucks. Just
and then you die.
Yeah. So aging is a very very real one, if you ask me, at least in my terms. I don't know if it's a phobia of mine, but something I think about on a pretty consistent basis.
Oh yeah. Do we want to move the next one into that same category?
As bugs?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, roaches are the same thing. They're just little turds that don't die and they crawl on the ground.
The only acceptable roach is the one from SpongeBob that eats the hamburger.
Oh, true, bro. He cute. That one's cute.
Or did he have a juice box? I don't remember. One of those things. Maybe he did both.
I think he did both. I can't remember. But yeah, no, roaches not a fan. They don't really scare me. People who come to Florida from up north, they get scared of them because we have palmetto bugs, which are like
big,
the fat boys that fly at you.
Big
And those things, those things you can pretty much like fold them up in a ball and like throw them against a wall, and they'll probably still live. So yeah, they don't go down easy. You're gonna be fighting those for a while.
I don't like it either way.
No thanks.
Bug ball. Emetophobia.
Band name. Bug ball. Write it down right now.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, like if you're friends with us in person, we may have talked about it. We literally have a list of like stupid band names. And we're constantly adding to it. So that's a thing. Let me get back to this friggin' list. Next one is emetophobia, the fear of having to touch your eyeballs. Yeah, I don't like that shit.
The fear of having to touch your
I guess like for people who put in contacts.
I mean, I don't like the thought of doing that either. Like if I've ever had to get like an eyelash out of my eye, or I see it and I try to like touch it to pull it out or whatever, that shit's not fun. But someone told me the other day you don't have like if you touch your eye or whatever, or your whatever, like you don't have sensory shit there. So apparently it's not possible for it to hurt.
So is that why you can get your eyes tattooed?
Well, I mean, they're not actually tattooing; they're injecting.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Or can emetophobia be the fear of someone else like touching your eye?
Yeah, or just any Italian horror movie where they scoop your eye out with an ice cream scooper,
or they stab it with like a syringe.
Yeah, just
or any. Yeah,
I shit fucks with me. Like I don't in horror movies specifically. If someone fucks with eyes or teeth, not a fan.
Yeah.
That's why all the Italian horror movies are gross, because just they be eating eyeballs and shit.
Fair enough. Birds! They're not real, so you don't have anything to be scared of.
Yeah, bro. They're just robots. They be filming shit. You ain't got nothing to be scared of. You good. Except like toucans. Toucans are weird. They got big ass
Toucans are
beaks,
kind
bro.
of cute, though. They're
They
cute.
got big ass beaks. That or what are the crap? The shoe bill birds are really cool. They're like prehistoric. But then you got like a
Have you ever seen that like majestic ass bird, like the fucking devil bird?
the devil bird.
Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
No clue.
Let me see if I can find it. It's literally like a jet black bird, and it has red eyes, and it almost looks like a fucking whatever that fucking bird Pokemon is. That like thingy. Words.
Thingy.
Shut up. Words.
What's the other one? It's like a blood something or like a blood vulture, blood something. They're weird looking too.
Like you just lagged and I didn't hear anything you just said for the past.
Oh.
I heard a blood.
Yeah, no, it's called like a blood vulture, blood something. I don't know. They're freaky looking.
Blood vulture? That's sick.
I think that's what they're called. I could be totally wrong on that.
What the hell is it?
No, I'm gonna look
Bird.
it up.
Okay, like I'll try and find a picture of this bird through the duration of this podcast. I don't remember what it's called.
I just typed
But yeah,
in
it
blood
literally
bird.
looks like pretty sick, honestly. Yeah, this bird, like the feathering pattern kind of makes it look armored, and it has red eyes. Like it looks honestly pretty terrifying.
Yeah, what are these called? Hold on. This is it's not a blood vulture, it's called a bearded vulture. They're like red and black. Like this. They look like this.
Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about at all.
Well, I know, that's what I was talking about, you asshole.
Oh. Here, let me find a picture of it. Let me find a picture of it. I know exactly where to go. My friend works with birds, and I know he's posted this bird a million times. Show me the birds. Dear Facebook, show me the birds.
Show
If only it
me
worked that way.
Show me the money.
But money is birds.
Show me the money.
I like Judo Cha-Cha. Well, I mean, if this would load, it'd be like really cool, but it's kind of loading, but not really. We can go on to the next one while I find this devil bird.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Teeth falling out.
Yeah, speaking of teeth, I guess not really my favorite. I don't know. Just like anyone hit it, like if someone hits teeth out in a movie, specifically, like if they like punch them out with like a little tool or something like that, just or pulling them.
I think that's part of like my childhood drama because like I don't know if you did. I grew up watching Ren and Stimpy.
Wait, you just said childhood drama.
Oh shit, childhood trauma. Yeah, there that came from me watching Ren and Stimpy, where Stimpy would all the time just like knock all his teeth out with a hammer. Yeah, and I was like, why you do that?
Not a fan. That shit was terrifying. That entire show is a fever dream.
It should not have been on TV.
That's fine to be on TV because like Family Guy, South Park are on TV, but it was marketed towards children. Was it not?
Yeah. Oh, it definitely was.
So definitely was. That show had no business being marketed towards kids.
Looking for a devil bird. Yeah, but
are you still looking for that?
Yes, I'm looking for the devil bird. The other thing with teeth that I don't like is especially it's one that gets me every time in American History X when he puts his teeth on the curb, like the sound of teeth on the curb.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're like scraping.
Nope. That is no bueno.
Like the audible click almost, like when he does
no, it makes me squirm for sure.
That's before he stomps his head into a curb, but you know.
I mean, yeah, but we didn't have to talk about that part. Spoilers if you haven't seen it, I guess.
If you haven't seen American History X already, that's unfortunate. Sorry.
We know people, Sean, that's seen like one movie.
Yeah.
So
we're calling you out, bro.
God, this devil bird, like, it exists. I know you posted a picture of it, but we're just gonna keep looking for it.
You're never gonna find it.
No,
It's not gonna
claustrophobia.
The only time I'm afraid of claustrophobia or like have a fear or phobia or whatever, or have claustrophobia in general, whatever, is when I see people do spelunking. Like anything
It's
involving caves and the fact that you do that willingly and you don't know where you're going to end up. And you're just like, I can go through this 2-inch fucking hole in a cave and just be like, yeah, let me see what happens. And it takes you like 3 hours to maneuver through like 2 feet. Absolutely not.
Speaking of that, I should have sent it to you. TikTok randomly popped up, group of cavers, and it said, like, they were all just like sitting on like a stone basin, and it said, an hour and a half we've been sitting here. We don't know if we're lost or not. And I was like, cool.
I don't
Great.
understand how people do that for fun.
I mean, like, I've talked to you about it before, but I've been spelunking in the Florida caverns, but it's like it's toward and you stand up almost the entire time. You don't really have to crawl.
But you're not
it's
like
still
going
underground.
through like shit this small. It like trying to sneak through shit. Like
I'm fat, we ain't getting to do that anyway.
Well, regardless, you're just doing like you're probably just walking the whole time, just going through caves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking. It's like mine's more like the people who are like crawling through shit and like doing daredevil ass stunts trying to get through a cave that's so tiny that not a human probably shouldn't even try venturing through it.
Well, it's the fact that the thing that gets me about it is like they're just like, fuck it, let's pick a direction, and you're like,
and see what happens.
And then people die because they get stuck upside down and they can't back out, and you're like, well, that's what you get.
One less person in our group. That's unfortunate.
One less lonely girl. She fell into a cave.
Damn.
She fell into a cave. That's good.
That's a new bop right there. I like it.
Bieber, hit me up.
One less lonely girl. All right. Let's see.
Darkness. Darkness.
Me and you both don't like the dark.
I do not like the dark.
Yeah, like dark hallways still scare the shit out of me. Hence why Skinamarink scared me. Because like I don't like looking down dark hallways, man. That shit terrifying. I don't know what's there. I don't know if a ghosty boy is gonna be like, hey yo, I'm gonna be spoopy and
tickle your feet or whatever.
Yeah, right. And do some spoopy shit to you. I don't like that. You know, like some scary movie. Wait, no, what movie was it? Where he gets the ghost does things to him and like pulls his pants down in the bed. You talk about it all the time.
We talk about a movie where a guy gets his pants pulled down by a ghost.
He's like getting pulled out of the bed. He gets like raped by a ghost.
Is it a comedy?
Yes.
That's are we talking about a haunted house with Marlon Wayans?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, that because then he goes into the kitchen in the morning and it's very awkward.
Yeah, it's like you talk about it all the time.
You're right. But yeah, I that's why I can't sleep in just pure silence either.
Oh yeah, that's why I always have to put on like rain noises or at least have a fan going.
Yeah, because my brain's like loud ass, terrible car.
Yeah, just overthinking all the time.
Yeah,
you got a fast car.
It goes zoom. Tracy would be proud.
Zoom, like Supernova Girl, or like
but in a car.
Okay, so instead of a spaceship, it's a car. Got it.
Yeah.
So it's like zoom. My pedestrian car. No, you're in a car. That doesn't work. Words. Nope. I was going somewhere. Lost it.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's fine. I'm tired.
Yeah. Dark is scary. I don't like it. Big bad scary things go boo in the dark or whatever. Can I add this one? Fucking basements.
Well, just in general, yeah. Luckily, we
basements are fucking scary.
We don't have to worry about that too much down here, which is pretty fortunate.
Like, I don't care if I have to go down and grab my laundry. I'd rather stay naked than have Henrietta grab my ass. So
it's a terrible image.
It is.
I'm gonna make a poster of Henrietta grabbing your ass.
No, I meant just like not my physical ass, but like grabbing me like, through the staircase.
No. I'm gonna make a poster of her physically grabbing your ass.
Or we can take it this way. Henrietta says, "Come down to my fruit salad. Let me get a peach," and that's why she grabs my ass because she likes peaches.
I want to record that, just that part, and put that as my ringtone.
We'll make that your Tesla horn.
There you go. No, it still needs to be. It still needs to be a.
Yes.
A Coco doodly doo wop.
Yeah.
That shit.
Oh, I totally forgot this one was on the list. An accidental unaliving of someone.
I mean, I think that's probably a fear for most people.
Yeah.
Especially for like driving or hitting someone like a pedestrian, any type of manslaughter.
Or if you're just swinging a sword.
Shout out bodies, bro. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie, don't listen to this part. But Pete Davidson literally fucking unalives himself by swinging a fucking machete or sword around and just hits himself in the goddamn throat with it.
Love that. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not something I think about, but I think you'd have to be in that situation to.
Well, yeah,
like,
I feel like
wow,
that'd be such an adrenaline-packed moment, and it would just. I think the reason that's so scary is because that could literally ruin your entire life.
Like the kid on Bayshore that was racing and killed that mom and her kid.
Well, yeah, but that was also they were at fault for that, given they were going like 100-something miles an hour on a 40-mile-per-hour street.
I mean, fair.
That's known to have pedestrians. Like, what
Yeah.
are you doing? Like, that's stupid on every level. So they sort of deserve that, but other than that, yeah, it can definitely be a fucking terrifying thing and change the entire outcourse of your life. So,
yeah, agreed.
Would recommend. I'm yawning. Sorry, I'm so tired. But yeah, stuff. Words.
Yeah, you wanna talk about the next one, Daddy-O?
Ice. Yeah.
Ice.
What's it? Oh, my favorite. Spiders. Fuck those things. If you like spiders, if you put them in your mouth, if they crawl around your house and you think that thing's pretty looking, you're dumb.
Plain and simple, you're dumb.
I got no other words. You're dumb. So in my head, if you like spiders, aside from one exception, which is jumping spiders, because they are cute and they do the whole little thing.
Do the peanut dance.
Yeah. Oh, the for those of you who don't know, I'm throwing ass like the Peanuts and Proud Family movie when they have the dance competition.
Go hard.
Shit goes real hard. That's the only dance I can do. Sort of. I sort of shake my bones when I do it, but it's fine. I try.
Throwing bones. Yeah, 100%.
Throwing all that ass. But yeah,
I don't like spiders.
Spiders have forever been arguably my biggest phobia. I'd like to say I'm an arachnophobe, probably.
100%.
But
me too.
But at the same, would you think spiders are probably the most common phobia? I think claustrophobia probably is.
Yeah, I'd say probably the dark, claustrophobia, and spiders.
Probably. I think clowns would probably be up there, maybe like a top 10. I don't know if it's necessarily like a top 5.
Well, I guess it all depends on your upbringing, because like if you were never introduced to clowns or never like saw clowns and anything, then you wouldn't have a fear of clowns potentially. But like the dark is always there. Claustrophobia, depending on the situation, and spiders. Here's my fucking thing with you, spiders. Why are you there and then fucking not there? That shit sucks. Go away.
Phobia, arachnophobia would be cured if spiders could talk.
Yeah, because it'd be like, "Sup, I'm just trying to eat this bug," and I'm like, "All right, go off."
Cool. You stay there. I stay here. Don't crawl in my mouth when I sleep. Thanks. Done deal. You're fine. Spiders will never bug you again. They never be scary again. You're fine. The big ass ones would still be scary, but
yeah,
they could talk. If they could talk, I'd be like, "Hey, yo, I'm here. I'm just chilling. I know I look like this. You look ugly too. to me at least. So it's fine.
Damn.
Let's have
Can
a
you
mutual
imagine
agreement.
meeting a big ass spider and he's just like, bro, you fucking ugly.
He roast my ass, just like, bam, you stupid ass looking fucking thing. I'd be like, you look like a goddamn spider, bro. Like, no one likes to look at you, so fight me. I'm not gonna fight a spider though, because fuck that. That's stupid.
No, he gonna kick you with all 8 legs, bro.
You're gonna jump on my face and ruin my life. I don't want to do it.
Picturing this whole scenario is fucking incredible, by the way.
I don't want to picture a spider jumping on my fucking face.
No, I'm talking about the whole thing. See a big spider. Yo, you fucking ugly, bruh. So are you. And then he just pounces.
Homeboy's just crawling around. He's like, sup, bitch? You fucking suck. You're ugly. I'm like, what the fuck? Try to step on him. He like side dodges it. Fucking jumps on my face. And then I just go, and then die. End scene.
Sounds like a good movie.
There's a movie in there somewhere. We can make it work.
That whole thing was a movie. What do you mean?
But it's got to be better than Arachnophobia. We can make Arachnophobia where the spiders talk. So it makes it more entertaining.
Okay, how about we make Arachnophobic and it's just like, yo, I'm scared of spiders. Like, that's the whole movie.
No. It's going to be Arachnophobic, right? And there's just me and spiders roasting each other and fighting. That's all it is. I only have a flamethrower available and nothing else. But I'm facing like the Harry Potter spiders.
Oh, so hang on. So you're trying to like roast him.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Actually, now I think about it, the spiders in Harry Potter could talk, and that didn't really solve anything.
No, because they were still scary.
Yeah, those things were still terrifying. So I guess my entire point just failed. So it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't because I don't like them either. So
we're just gonna move on. Nothing happened. It's okay.
Germs.
Shout out to Howie Mandel. What's up?
Oh, like that time that he put someone's prolapsed butthole on TikTok?
Dude, I was trying to forget that, but thanks for bringing it up.
Can't ever forget it.
Yeah, you think for being a germaphobe, he wouldn't want to be anywhere around a prolapsed butthole, but you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys who have some prolapsed anuses. Gang. Just gonna sit with that for a while. It's fun.
Oh, it's lingering for sure, like cranberry style.
I fucking hate that word. Lingering is a terrible word. I don't know why. For some reason, when I think linger, I think fart, and it like just lingers. But that's it. I don't think of anything else.
Oh, well,
like a fish smell, linger. Shout out.
Oh, God, no.
We're gonna leave that one alone.
Cut it out, bro. Osmosis Jones is sick. He's a germ.
Was that a pun?
Like the movie?
He's sick. Osmosis Jones.
No, he's dope.
Yeah, that movie was also, I'm pretty sure, marketed to children, and that's a very adult movie. I watched a scene from that the other day where it's like the dude with like the pointy finger or whatever, and like the virus, and he like the first dude he cuts or touches, and the dude just like implodes from the inside out and brutally dies. Like that shit is frightening for kids to watch.
Also, if you watch what's the name of that germ anime?
Cells at Work.
Yeah, Cells at Work is dope. That's like actually terrifying. Cells.
I think that's what it's called, right?
I think so.
Cells at Work.
They're just in like a giant skin hole.
Cells.
I regretted it as soon as it left my mouth. Skin hole.
I'm sorry. What we're not gonna do is say that word ever again.
That's 2 words.
Period. Is it hyphenated? Is it one word? Like
you know what? Let's hyphenate it.
It's skin hole. That's a band name. Skin hole. All
right, add it to the list.
How did you even think of that? Skin hole.
Because I didn't say like pores. Because like that.
So you said skin hole?
Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, whatever.
So you didn't mean like butthole. You meant like pores on your face are skin holes.
Yeah, I just did. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
Forever referring to you as a skin hole. You did it to yourself.
That has a lot of different meaning if you think about it.
You did it to yourself.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm fine with it, I guess.
All right. Well, continuing with skin holes. That's a new phobia of mine, that word. And then we'll go with, I still don't know how to pronounce this to this day, even though it's my biggest phobia. Was it
Thalassophobia?
Thalassophobia, whatever. It's like the fear of not knowing what's below you in like dark or like large bodies of water. Just like large bodies of water overall. Just no.
I don't like it.
You won't catch me snorkeling hardly. I'll never scuba dive. Like that shit. That like ocean be scary. Like, you know?
Bro, it's not even just ocean. Fucking lake? Nope.
Lakes are worse. Because like they're dark, they're filled with more shit, they're more condensed, the water's really murky. You have no clue what's in them.
They got Jason living in one.
Right. You see river monster, bro, or river monsters? Dude, that shit terrifying. Absolutely not. Like, for the longest time I can remember, I've never liked the thought of going in like open water. Just not a pleasant feeling to me. I don't like not knowing what's underneath me. The amount of animals that can easily end my life in a matter of 2 seconds that are in the ocean, which is their own home. I ain't gonna touch it, bro. You'll catch me on land in my bed playing video games. I'm good.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I do not like open water at all. That shit's way too scary.
Would you say that's your biggest phobia, or would heights be your biggest thing?
Heights is definitely my biggest phobia. Probably heights, spiders, open water. And I think we talked about this last time, but for anyone who doesn't know, and if you have thalassophobia, you're not going to ever want to do this. There's a game called Drowning Simulator, where you're literally just like in the ocean. You're on a boat. You get knocked off the boat, and then you have to scroll the wheel on your mouse. And as long as you can scroll it is how long you can tread water and stay alive. And when you stop, you die.
Never played that. Did not know that was a thing.
It's terrifying because like there's not even really a point of like, you know, trying to win because you can't win except for like a time. But like there is no winning in that game. But it's like a slow drowning once you go underneath.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's no.
I think the fuck not.
Scary. What's this next one? Trypophobia.
Speaking of skin holes, that's what that is. There you go.
Oh, we came up with a medical term. Look at that.
Yeah, skin holes. Yeah, I mean, a trypophobia I get. Like when I looked at something tryptophobic, like a hole within a hole. That's what she said. You know, like. Sorry, I just need to sneak that in there. That shit looks gross. Like I don't like it. Like the flesh, like
like a skin hole.
Well, yeah, like a skin hole, but it's like more fleshy. You know, like after you get bitten by a brown recluse, what happens to your skin? That or like people can't look at it like a honeycomb because that's sort of tryptophobic. Not about it. That seems to be a more common one.
I can't look at honeycomb because of the old like honeycomb mascot, that little like fur ball thing.
Oh yeah, I remember that thing.
And you're like, well, I guess I don't get any honeycomb.
Dude, your impressions are on point tonight.
Well, I need to be a voice actor. Anyone that's listening, hire me to do voices, please. Thank you.
I like it. Yeah, trypophobia has become a more common one in the past like 10 years or whatever. I feel like I see more people with it.
I definitely don't think I have it.
I only have it, but like very specific instances. Like I can't say it's a phobia of mine, but like certain things I'll look at and I'll be like, like little black like holes within like skin, like openings or something. Like some people make like specific things that are meant to be tryptophobic, like art or whatever, and it's just like,
Yeah, I
physically.
can't really think of like something at the moment that would make me go like,
Yeah.
don't like that.
Aside from skin holes.
Yeah, skin holes are great.
Don't ever say that again.
What, like the whole sentence or just the word?
The whole sentence.
Okay, I won't.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Boo. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Let's
welcome.
see. We got slithery little snakes. I feel like that's probably a top 5 one for a lot of people. Most
Which
people
one?
don't like-
Snakes?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, that was loud. Why? Why so loud? No, you're good now. You got like really close to
Oh,
the
yeah,
mic,
yeah.
so-
I backed up. Yeah.
No, you're fine. Oh, no. Yeah, snake seems to be like a top. Oh. Well, for those of you who aren't watching this and you're listening to this, Fro just put a banner at the bottom of our stream that basically says, "Hooray for skin holes."
Yeah.
I've never wanted to vomit so much in my life.
Okay, we'll make it go away. There we go. It's gone now.
You know what would be helpful if you put like our social media down there.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's put the socials on. Oh shit, I gotta turn that one off.
Putting hooray for skin holes on our thing.
I have to turn it off. Hang on. On. I'm not gonna talk because it's gonna be really loud.
I want to die. I absolutely want to die. Okay, well, while he does that, we'll continue. Snakes, yeah, it's a little bit scary. Not a phobia of mine, really, but like if I'm face to face with a cobra or a diamondback, I'm probably gonna shit my pants. We'll go with that. I don't know if that means I have a phobia of it, but I'm not as bad as like Bam and Jackass, like when they be putting him in snake pits
Absolutely
and
not.
shit. And I think you're just terrible friends if you do that to someone, especially when they have a phobia of it. Like that's fucked up.
The thing that I think is so funny though, it's like people will just be like, I'm gonna whack a snake on the head with a stick.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
like
expect him to not do anything.
Well, I like the trainers who like they slap them. Like they'll literally just be walking around with a bunch of snakes on the floor, and a cobra gives him like some sass or some attitude, and he just goes whack, and the cobra goes, "Well, fuck, bro," and then like walks away. Or well, they don't walk, but you know what I mean. Slithers away. Danger
movie.
noodle, danger noodles away. There you go.
Okay.
Forever a danger noodle.
Yeah, yeah, like snakes. Or it's big snakes. Not like like little.
Oh, really?
Little
Like the smaller ones are the more deadly. Well, technically.
I'm taking it more in like people's like little pet snakes. You got like little rat snakes, little corn snakes. I'm like, oh, they're cool, but I'm not gonna touch them. But like big snakes, like pythons and boas and shit, like
Shout out to Ice Cube and Anaconda.
yeah, Anaconda, yeah,
Anaconda.
Anaconda forever.
Damn.
For sure. Yeah, like any snake that big, I'm just like, bro, you eat people. Like, there's no way you don't eat people. You were the size of a goddamn city bus, and you were on a motherfucking plane. You're welcome.
More than likely, I feel like disappearance of people, like snakes, have definitely probably been a cause of that more than once.
100%.
Anacondas just be eating people and shit, you know?
Yeah. They
What's
hungry,
next?
bro.
Isn't this your girlfriend's thing, Haley's thing?
Yes, this is Haley's question. Submechanophobia. It's fear of man-made structures underwater.
Like that shark statue underwater. That's a big one that seems to be popular. Like
There's the Jason statue.
I get it. It makes sense. Like, I don't know what it is about man-made things, but just seeing something that's not meant to be underwater
That's probably what it is. It's like, why are you down here instead of up there? Like,
yeah.
Granted, if I didn't have a fear of open water and I was like swimming, this is me swimming, just picture it, bubbles, whatever.
Okay.
If I saw like just a big structure underwater, I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Wait, go just swim again? Right. Blub, 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 blub.
Fish.
Blub.
Is that what VR is like?
I don't think you can say fish underwater.
I can say it inside my mask. Shut up.
No,
Whatever.
but it's fair. No, I get it. Like that shit's weird. It makes sense. I think if you put anything submerged in water, it's probably going to be noticeably more terrifying.
Yeah,
Just
I think
it's
so.
just a thing.
Like, I don't know. What if you saw like the Bucky statue underwater, but it was like 10 times the size?
Nope.
Yep, because you're like, how did you get here? And then
Not
it
even
was like,
that. I wouldn't even think that. I'd just be like, that's fucking weird. Don't like it. That's
and
a
then
big
here
ass
comes the
beaver.
giant asteroid to just annihilate everybody because the world is over.
Woo! Shout out to the dinosaurs.
They didn't have long arms, and they couldn't run very fast. And
Don't be
that's-
body shaming T-Rexes, bro. Come on.
bro, I'm not.
They're doing the best
They're
they
ferocious.
can.
They just had a body. And like that's it. I came up with that on the spot. I'm kind of happy about it. But like, I mean, you're the most ferocious predator. You couldn't hit your nose. That's why you're upset.
I can't get over body.
Yeah, it's a.
I like it. Body.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
my nickname.
like, granted, if we're talking about that shit, like that asteroid had to have been so fucking big.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, they
Like-
have the theories or like the models that have been created to where like the asteroid the size of, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't have to be insane, but the force enough will like level an entire planet pretty much. We talking science now.
Bro, what if there's space dinosaurs?
Would be sick. Is that a movie? If not, we need to make it.
Like We're Back 2 in space?
Yes.
Are they still eating hot dogs?
Corn dogs.
So they've upgraded.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Cool.
Same wavelength. We got this.
This is totally not even related at all. Full-grown goats.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand that. How do you get a phobia of goats?
Unless they because I don't remember who submitted this. Unless they're talking about like getting headbutted by a goat.
Oh yeah, because they're sort of douchey. Like they rev up too. They like get on their hind legs and like. Did you see the video the other day of the kid on TikTok? He wore a helmet and he was headbutting his pet goat.
Shit's dope.
Like the goat was like revving up and bah! And the kid would just clash with him.
I thought you just called him the dirt goat.
The dirt. What?
I thought you said dirt goat. And I was
Dirt
like, what
goat.
is that?
Band name. Dirt goat.
Like, I mean, if we're talking full grown goats, we could talk about Black Phillip.
Oh, yeah, but Black Phillip's the fucking devil. So a little terrifying. A little bit. But you know, aside from that, I can't unless they be screaming in your ear and making you deaf, going, ah.
Yeah.
Like that. Ah, wah, ah, ah. Something like that. Some shit like that.
That was really good. You've definitely been practicing.
I try, man. I've been wanting to do that impression for a long ass time, and I still can't do it. I don't get it. They're just like that. Wah, wah, wah.
Everybody rate it in the comments. 1 to 10.
Wah, wah, wah. Well, I sort of sound like a fucking lawnmower starting. Like a fucking man, I need to work on that.
I mean, technically a goat is a lawnmower because he eats grass, so
We'll go with that. Shout out
let's
to
just get a pet goat.
Shout out to Sinister for the lawnmower scene.
Yep. Now I'm scared of lawnmowers.
And add it to the list. Lawnmower phobia. Probably a thing. I'm going to search it right now. Is there a phobia for lawnmowers?
Oh, if anyone is scared of lawnmowers or just wants something stupid to watch, if you've never watched Blades, it's a first-person slasher movie, but they're getting killed by a lawnmower.
Bro, there is a goddamn phobia for everything.
Yeah, I think the last time we looked up, there's a phobia of like peanut butter stuck on the roof of your mouth.
Fear of lawnmowers is raismophobia. Raismophobia.
That was really good.
That's the best. That's the best way I could sound it out with my hands. Raise
You sounded it with your hands.
my phobia. Yeah, like
I'm gonna
shit.
sneeze.
Okay, do it.
Dude, I'm
Do
trying.
it. You won't.
Trying. Don't pressure me.
No, if you distract someone while they sneeze, then usually it's really hard. Pumpernickel.
Is that supposed to make me sneeze or just laugh?
That distracted you, so you won't sneeze now.
That's new phobia. People randomly screaming pumpernickel at you.
Nightmare. Pumpernickel.
Oh man. Okay, well it's gone from now. This one's kind of the same. Vermophobia is fear of maggots and worms. I mean,
Shout out to Maggots, best horror movie ever made.
the sticks are really pokey.
Damn.
And if you have you ever watched someone in a fisheye lens beatbox while they're on mushrooms? Well, watch it and you'll find out.
Yeah, I'll pretty much just classify that under bugs. It's the same shit. Maggots in your food, though, that makes me gross.
I will say I don't like the sound of like maggots together. Like they're like squirming, whatever sound.
Should sound like you're stirring some wet macaroni,
Well, sex is ruined forever. Cool. Dope.
Sex sounds like maggots getting at it. Just little squelch. The ultimate definition of squelching is maggots getting it on together.
That's a squelchophobia. That's a new thing we just came up with.
Stirring some maggots in a pot. And it's called squelchophobia.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Electorophobia, fear of chickens. You scared of chickens?
I ate too many chickens to be afraid of them, bro. No.
I've been chased by a chicken before.
I've been chased by a rooster. Yeah, they're not. Well, chickens aren't necessarily mean, but like they'll definitely chase you if they need to. Roosters tend to be mean, but like I definitely ain't scared of them. I eat them a lot. Chicken nuggets are bomb, bro.
I grabbed their little goozle or whatever it's called. Like, ooh.
I'm sorry. What did you just call it?
A goozle.
There is 0% chance. Zero. That is correct. 0 fucking percent.
I didn't have the name for it, so I just threw something out there, and goozle is what's stuck.
Goozle? Okay, you need that. That's on the band name list now too, and forever your nickname.
Goozle.
Fucking goozle.
My dad used to say goozle and just like reference to like weird
I'm
things.
literally gonna fucking look this up.
Yeah, like
you're not technically wrong, I guess. Wait, hold on. Goozle, noun or guzzle. The throat, gullet or gozzle. I think it's gozzle is the correct term.
Yeah, my dad used to say goozle whenever he didn't know the word to describe something and he was trying to describe it.
Is goozle a real word? The trachea or windpipe? Wow, it's a real word.
Yeah,
to you, bro.
Grab him by the goozle.
You made some shit up and it ended up being a word.
Life's crazy, bro. My life's a movie.
That's impressive shit, man. All right,
Thank you.
Let's continue. Seizure phobia?
Like, can this be the fear of having a seizure or the fear of watching someone having a seizure?
I think both. I think it's honestly scary to watch someone have a seizure. That shit's terrifying because they just be shaking and shit, and you don't know if they're gonna die. Like,
yeah, well, I think it's because it's a lot of pressure in the moment too. Like, you have to roll them, you have to make sure they don't bite their tongue. Like, you have to do a lot of stuff.
Well, most people don't know what to do, I think, when someone's having a seizure, especially if they don't know if they're accustomed to them or not.
Yeah.
So, like, that's what makes it a little scary. And not to mention, you can die from technically having a seizure. I think the usual cause of death from a seizure is actually hitting your fucking head.
Yeah.
Like, consistently. So that's why you want to, like, put a pillow under it and stuff like that. I've never had a seizure. I've witnessed a few people have seizures, and that shit remains to be pretty terrifying. Yeah,
because a lot of them just kind of hit. Like, sometimes they have, like, warning signs, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, my personal trainer said he was in, like, a coffee shop the other day, and this lady just jolted up out of her chair, like, stiff as a board, and then just started having one. And that was the first time she's ever had one. So
I can't imagine having, like, epilepsy. and
Nope.
like just like having a seizure, you're like, oh, that light's nice. Now it's not. I'm not trying to make fun of people that have epilepsy, but it's like it's because it like that triggers you to having a seizure. So it's like
That light's nice. So stupid. That light's nice, bro. Ain't that pretty? Oh man. All right. We're gonna move on to the very last one of the list, which is everybody's favorite, abandonment. I don't know if that's much of a phobia. Is that
I mean,
wait,
like dying alone or like being
phobia,
left alone.
wait,
I mean, it's a
abandonment.
fear. I don't know if it's necessarily a phobia.
Well, I guess if anything's a fear, it can technically be a phobia. Googling this is a bad idea. I Googled it and it's just like 4 tips to overcome fear of abandonment. I feel like I'm about to get a therapy lesson.
Abort.
Oh my god. I'm gonna stop looking at that because that's just nope. That's some trauma-inducing shit.
Yeah, like I can't say I've ever felt abandonment, so I guess I can't say from like.
It's fair, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess I can't necessarily say I've ever gone through a like true idea of abandonment, but I definitely know people who have, and that shit sucks.
100%.
Trauma, therapy, gang.
Better help, not a sponsor.
Sponsor us. That would be sick. Because then I could probably get free therapy. I need it. Let's do it.
Do you have any other fears that aren't on this list that we haven't talked about?
Aside from you saying skin holes, no. That's about it. Do you?
I don't think so. And knowing me, as soon as we finish the episode, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm scared of that."
This one thing sucks. No, I ain't got much. That's really about it. Spiders suck. Dark sucks. Don't go in the water. Go to therapy.
World's a scary place, everybody. That's it. Yay!
Go do what my skin hole, yeah.
That's the chicken phobia, bro. That's the chicken phobia. That is the face of electrophobia.
Someone just look up Rasta chicken yoga or whatever on Google, and you'll know exactly what we're talking about. You'll get some weird photos, but you'll know which one I'm talking about. It's hard to miss.
Yes, he's very hard to miss, and he will live in your nightmares forever. That's gonna do it for the episode. Thanks for everyone for sticking around. Make sure to check out our old episodes if you haven't. Chandler's about to say something, so I'm gonna
subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us. No. That's it.
Okay, bye.